I have to give this disclaimer, I was not sent these by Lasso or anything like that. Hey everybody, this is not a inclusion in the Road to Semi-Pro series, but I wanted to make a little review for you, product review. I guess this is the first of its kind. I will be reviewing these Lasso socks. I know Lasso socks is a sponsor of some sort of the league, and that the AUDL ambassadors are getting some as like a care package. Even though I am an AUDL ambassador, the socks I'm holding right here were not given to me as part of that care package. I think these were part of some preliminary pairs that were sent out to the league, and the Tampa Bay Cannon selected me and a couple other guys to try them out. So before I get into my afterthoughts of wearing them a few times, I'm going to show right now clips that I filmed last weekend.
Be rocking the Lasso socks, new pack. Anybody else wear these?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Rosie's got some.
I don't have some on, but I'm picking up a pair.
Corey, Lasso, if you hear that, Corey wants some socks, so if you hook them up, just pass it along. Robert, you want some? No, okay, he doesn't want any, so. Looks like the sizing, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different sizing options. But this is a large US men 10 to 13. There's like print on the back, but none of it is in English. Yeah, so these are the white crew socks, and we'll give some post thoughts after practice. So. This is day 2. Give a quick review of the Lasso socks. Somewhat compression socks. They were thick, but not like rubbing wise. Really like them, very comfortable, no blisters. They're white though, so they're super dusty now. Unfortunately, I'll have to wash them. I give them like 9 out of 10. I think if they were cooler design, they'd be a 10 out of 10. So, wanted to give a quick another tidbit about these Lasso socks. If you can tell, like all socks, they're crew socks, so I probably have a tan line like right here, but they are compressive enough that they're leaving a band. I don't know if anybody else thinks about that when they wear socks, but that can probably hurt over time. They're still super soft and like comfortable and thick. So wear and tear so far. I think I mentioned that they were dusty. It did not come out. So they are, the white pair is still kind of dirty, so they're gonna wear, I think they're gonna get dirty pretty fast. And if you see right here on the back, it's already starting to fray a little bit. Hopefully I'm in frame, but it's starting to fray a little bit right where my cleat meets. There is some wear on the heel, like some of that, the beading or whatever. You know when you wear your sweatshirt a bunch and you wash it and it gets those little beads of fabric and whatnot? They're already starting to show. On the toe, there is some minor wear already, where you can see right here. And again, I mean, I'm playing pretty hard, I like to think. So after a week, they're already starting to wear. Some positives, I guess before I get into the positives, there is some wearing on the seams already, kind of where the two different types of fabric on this tube style, it's already starting to wear a little bit on the seams. All right, so positives that I found. There's no real breakage on the heel. So if you hope you can see that, there's no real breakage there. Just again, like on the other side, some wear on the heel and whatnot. There's no holes developing right here on the toe. I think that's a major sign that sometimes socks happen. There's no like breakage right here so far on either pair. Something that I really like about these that you don't see in like Nike Elite socks or the Toke socks, which I also have a pair which I'll be reviewing, is that there is this double padded section all across the toe part. And so like this is where my arch would be. And I think it's nice is that since this is like a large size 10 to 13 US men's, and I wear like an 11.5 to 12, that this gives you some leeway that your like individual anatomy on how big your toes are or like how much pressure you put, is that I find sometimes if it's just a small section of that double padding that's really nice, it can like be misaligned on your ball of your foot, I believe it's the term. And I feel like this allows you to have full comfort across all 5 toes, all 5 joint points, and it doesn't allow it to slip off. It's gonna have that impact protection the whole time.
I really like the compression on your arch. It's not super tight that it's like annoying, but it's just enough there that it doesn't feel like your sock is moving around and it's kind of loosey-goosey. For an 11.5 to 12 men, which is dead center in their sizing, I felt that the heel cup fit my foot really well. Two different types of compression on the tube were really good. It didn't slide down. I don't know if people are concerned about that, but I didn't have to really think about like, oh, my sock's too loose and it's sliding down, that kind of thing. It fit really well. If I was to give a rating for these socks, it would be a 7 out of 10. My primary reason for that would be that there is some major wearing already occurring on the toe region and the heel. After only 1 week of wearing it, I think the price point of $30 is kind of expensive. I know this is not an Ultimate specific brand, but I think unless you have a discount code that the ADL players get, or if you just have a random coupon, I think it is kind of expensive for a pair that is already showing wear. I know these are socks, they're gonna wear out, but $30, I don't know how the average consumer can really afford that. If you can get past the price point, I think this is a great sock. I think I like these more than any of the Nike Elite socks that I've ever worn. I like these better than my casual Nike, Under Armour, those kind of socks. I think these are great socks to wear for an Ultimate, so if you can get the pricing point, this is a great purchase. I'll be wearing these week 1 against the Atlanta Hustle. Hopefully you all can check that out. Hopefully I'll be able to do more product reviews like this. Again, I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible, regardless if they send me free stuff or not. So, thanks guys.